Is there a time limit for filing an adversary proceeding? Have you ever wondered if there's a deadline for filing an adversary proceeding in bankruptcy? Well, there definitely is, and it's important to know. An adversary proceeding is essentially a lawsuit within a bankruptcy case. It's often used to challenge whether a debt can be discharged or to deny a discharge altogether. So, what are the key deadlines? Generally, creditors have 60 to 90 days from the date the bankruptcy case is filed to initiate an adversary proceeding. This time frame usually starts from the first date set for the meeting of creditors. This meeting typically happens about a month after the bankruptcy filing. So, creditors need to act within roughly 3 months after the case begins to file these challenges. If they miss this window, they lose the right to contest the discharge of that debt. Now, this deadline is very strict. If a creditor does not file the adversary proceeding within this time frame, the debt will be discharged along with other dischargeable debts. This holds true even if the debt was incurred through fraud or willful injury. But it's not just creditors who can file adversary proceedings. The bankruptcy trustee or the debtor may also file for other reasons. These may have different timelines depending on the specifics of the case and local rules. Once the complaint initiating the adversary proceeding is filed, the plaintiff must serve the summons and complaint within 90 days. If this service is not completed within that period, the adversary proceeding could be dismissed unless good cause is shown. The federal rules of bankruptcy procedure and local bankruptcy court rules govern these deadlines and procedures. Because these rules can be complex and the deadlines tight, it's a good idea for anyone involved in adversary proceedings to seek legal counsel. In the context of bankruptcy and student loans, if a debtor wants to challenge the dischargeability of student loan debt based on undue hardship, they must also file an adversary proceeding within the applicable deadline. Missing this deadline means the debtor cannot pursue the challenge, and the student loan debt will not be discharged. To sum it up, the time limit for filing an adversary proceeding is generally within 60 to 90 days after the bankruptcy case is filed. This is closely tied to the meeting of creditors' date. It is essential to stick to this deadline to preserve rights to contest debts or dischargeability issues in bankruptcy.